welcome back to my YouTube channel, She's French, and if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Welcome to one more gift guide. The last one was supposed to be the last because I realized that we're getting really close to Christmas and we're the holidays. But you guys did ask me to post one more. I actually have two more that I'm gonna be posting. Today's is gonna be a wellness gift guide. This one is like for anybody. I have 12 things I'm gonna show you in this one. I pretty much have them all in front of me. I'm trying to think. Sometimes there's one or two that I add a picture of, but I think I have them all for this one. If you haven't seen my other ones, they're all on my channel. I did a beauty one, I also did a fashion one, and I did a men's gift guide as well. And these are all in the scope of a minimalist. So the whole point of this is gifts that they will keep or really good ideas for yourself as well. And I realize that we're getting very close to the holidays, but these are not exactly like seasonal gifts. These are perfect for a birthday, any excuse for a gift. I think these are really great ones to receive or to ask for. I'm gonna do an extra gift guide for kids. I realize that this is not exactly what you guys are looking for always, but I do have a 3-year-old and I've been trying to be really good about gifts for him as well because it's a little bit trial and error. Every kid is different, but I feel like this year I got some really good ones, so I wanted to share that as well. So if you're interested, that will be coming soon as a bonus, but this will be like the final, one that makes sense for my channel. So before we start, if you're not yet subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. It really helps me with my channel. You guys know if you've been around for a while that I've been doing this for a few years and I would really love your help. So don't forget to subscribe. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is @shesfrench. And then I have a brand new TikTok, which is at She's French. I'll have everything below. And last but not least, I have a super cute sticker shop called Cowboy Cafe where it's all my illustrations. I make everything by hand from scratch. I draw, I print, I cut, I ship, I do everything myself, and I'd love for you to check that out too. So let's start with the gift guide. There's a lot of things for me to show you. I'm gonna go in no particular order, kind of just what is on the list and what's in front of me. So let's start with a wellness ring first. This is, I think, the second most expensive thing on the gift guide. The rest is much more affordable, but you know, with tech, there's always like an expected cost. This ring was sent to me very kindly by the brand Ultrahuman. They're not sponsoring this video. They sponsored a video a couple videos ago, but I genuinely love this ring and I've actually included it in the men's gift guide as well, I think. And I'm including it here for wellness because it just makes sense and I absolutely love it. So this is a ring that tracks your sleep, your stress, your periods. It does a little bit of everything. Your workouts, of course, your steps. I don't know what it doesn't track pretty much. You can see, I'm gonna show it to you again. I have the gold one. Not only is it absolutely beautiful, but look at how it's like a full-on computer inside of here. It's really impressive. I did a massive deep dive on the video, What's in My Gym Bag. I really went through everything on this ring. So if you're interested, check out that video. But basically, this is like the coolest wearable tech you can get somebody or you can ask for yourself. The difference between this one and Aura is that this one doesn't have a subscription cost, so you pay for the ring up front. You don't have to pay monthly to use it. I actually wanted a ring like this for a long time, and at the time I was only familiar with Aura, and that's why I never jumped on it because I could not justify paying monthly after paying for something that's quite expensive to begin with. So I'm super happy with this one. I'm super impressed. It's really changing my life, as like silly as it sounds, because now that I can quantify my sleep, my stress, things like that, I'm so much more careful about different things. It even tracks your caffeine intake. It kind of lets you know like, hey, based on your heart rate and when it dropped and when you fell asleep, stop drinking coffee or caffeine around this time so that you can sleep better, things like that you don't even think of. I always thought that coffee didn't affect me and I could definitely go to sleep after a cup of coffee. Turns out I can't. So I love this. I think this is a great gift. The experience of this too is so nice. The unboxing is very similar to an Apple product. It's very tailored in Luxe. I really talk a lot about it in my other video. I think you should check it out. But yeah, I couldn't recommend this enough, and this is a great gift for absolutely anyone. The next item is a Lululemon Define jacket. And normally I don't do fashion or size gifts on the gift guides because I think you have to get the sizing right. It's really important. There's a lot of things you can get people that are not like this. But this is a really good one. But what I meant was like safer gifts. This is the cropped black, and I did size down. I normally wear a 6 in Lululemon, and I got this one in a 4. I think this is like gifts maybe you get like your girlfriend, your wife, or yourself. You ask for one, and you check your size first if that's the boat that you're in. But this is such an amazing jacket, and anyone that's into wellness or working out or even wearing these casually, I know it's popular to wear these casually in the US. Fortunately, I don't do that here in Paris. It's like a little bit frowned upon, which is too bad because I would love to wear this more often. But this is like the gift. Like if you're getting this for someone, they're gonna be so happy to receive this. We know how popular these are. But yeah, I wanted to include this. Just be careful with sizing. I think the safe rule of thumb is that you size down one size from their normal size. So maybe like peek in their closet, see what their normal size is. Or if you're asking for yourself, anticipate wanting to have it a little bit smaller because these need to like really, really like snatch you in. One size down fits a lot better, or for me anyway, it did. Okay, we're going to go in a completely different direction now, and I need to grab it 1 second. And sorry, I keep on tapping my iPad because it keeps on turning off on me. The next item is this mouse. I've shown this to you in the men's gift guide as well, but this is a really great wellness gift. One that doesn't break the bank, but is like a nicer gift to receive as well. This is the Logitech Ergonomic mouse. You can see it's sideways. It looks really weird, but that's the ergonomic part of it. You actually hold it like this, which is strange and takes getting used to, but it's so much more comfortable for your wrist. I spend basically all day on the computer, and I really worry about like the weird little muscle strains and things I'm doing to my body without noticing because of how long I spend on the computer. So I've really tried to go in the ergo direction for a few different things. I have an ergonomic keyboard at work. I also have one of these mice at work as well, and then I have one at home. I really, really recommend them. The one thing you have to be careful about is what is the person's dominant hand. That sounded weird. What the person's dominant hand is. Oh my God, I can't say this. But basically the right is like this, and then the left would need to be flipped. So you just need to know that part. I recommend getting the black, not the white, because of how much you use them. White is not a safe color for something like this because of all the oils and whatnot. I've seen that the white ones get a little bit gross, but mine still looks amazing. I think I've had this 2 years plus. So 2 years later, it still looks brand new. I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of breath already. Next up is a little like super wellness gift, I'll say. And it's a little wax melt. I'm so scared to drop it. I got this one on Etsy. This is made by an artist in Turkey, I believe. I love the design, but you know, the concept is always the same with these. You put a little candle in here, and then you put your wax up top. And to add on to this gift, Lush makes some really fun wax melts. I'm obsessed with Lush at this point, like let's just call it what it is. So I have mine in here. Oops, this is the pumpkin spice. Let me hold it up and show it to you. They're just a little bit greasy because you can actually use them on your body. They're not just like scented for like candle stuff. You can actually use them too. Let me hold up the one that's a bit fuller. I grabbed the pumpkin spice recently. So this is what it is. It's little cubes that you break off in like the classic fashion, but I think this would make a really cute gift, like a wax melt and then like a little bar like this. I think would be so cute. And Lush has some really fun ones. There's like some bright blue ones that smell like the Lush smells are so hard to describe, but if you know, you know. And if you don't know, I recommend going to the store because you'll have such a fun time looking at all the products, and the price points are really great for Lush. And I don't know, there's something about Lush that's like fun to open too. I think it makes an amazing gift. So this is pumpkin spice. I cannot say pumpkin spice. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say. It smells so good. And yeah, this is really beautiful. It's normally on the shelf back here. I love it. There's something about like aromatherapy. It's so powerful. I love this stuff. And again, bonus points if you can get them something that's handmade. I really love supporting small businesses, especially artists, because it's really hard out there. So I was so excited. I'm going to show it to you again. I was so excited to get mine on Etsy. I didn't want like an Amazon one. I wanted to get like a really beautiful piece of pottery. I love pottery. I'm about to show you 2 more things. in a second, or I guess I can show them to you now because they're in front of me too. My chair is so creaky, I'm sorry. My next gift, and this one I think is like a really, really, really great gift for any wellness person. They will love this, unless they really don't like matcha, but I think it's rare. I think we're like collectively into matcha. There was a time where matcha was very like, I feel like it had like a bit of a boom, like, don't you think? I remember being in high school and getting like, it's not good matcha, but the Starbucks matcha. And that was like kind of a big deal, like getting like, people were seen with like these pink with the green drinks. And I remember, or for me anyway, everyone was like, what is that drink? Blah, blah, blah. And I think now matcha is so popular, and rightfully so. I love matcha and it's so good for you. So this is a matcha bowl. I bought this at a beautiful store in Paris that sells Japanese ceramics. So this one I think is a vintage too. Just absolutely beautiful. But you can get matcha bowls like this from pretty much anywhere. And again, bonus points if you get like a legit Japanese one and support like a small business or like an artist. You know, I love that so much. And I love like having like unique pottery. I think that's so much fun. Even if you're like hosting at home or just for yourself, there's something so nice about like whipping out a special piece and like doing your little thing. Like it adds like so much luxury to like your everyday. And then this was actually a gift from Ryan that Ryan got me. Such a great gift, and I absolutely love it. This is a little matcha whisk and a whisk holder. I think there's a special name for these, so I'm sorry. This is from a brand called OWIU Goods, OWIU Goods. I actually found them on Instagram. This is a little ceramic studio in LA, I believe, and they just do the most amazing pieces. They do a lot of different glazes, but this one I loved specifically. Ryan's so sweet. He remembered that I really love this brand and like surprised me with this. And I was so shocked because getting things from the US to Paris is like a shipping nightmare, and it's actually quite expensive. So I never once imagined that I would own like something from this brand. And I was so excited to open it. I was so touched. But yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. You can get a lot of different ones like this from different brands. It doesn't have to be this brand, but I think like bonus points for a pretty ceramic piece. But I think just like the matcha whisk and like little setup in itself is such a cool gift. It really does make a difference versus like using a spoon like this. Like froths the matcha to perfection, and it's what you're supposed to use. But how stunning. Imagine opening this. Like imagine me opening this on Christmas, and like how amazing of a gift to open. Ryan is such a good gift giver, and this is like one of the favorite things he's ever gotten me. And I was excited about this because I found this at the store and it just so happened to match. Like how perfect. I love that. I love that they're like the same but different. Like that's what I love about ceramics. I could go on about ceramics like all day. It's like my guilty pleasure. And as a minimalist, it's dangerous because I could collect like cute ceramics all day, but I try to like make it a point to get things that I'm actually going to use. And then when I do, I try to find really cool ones. Adding onto the matcha, getting them some matcha would be super cool, but I also wanted to show you some tea. This is a really nice brand of tea. If you ever visit France, I think you should absolutely go by one of these stores. They also sell this tea in the Galerie Lafayette, and I know you're gonna go to Galerie Lafayette, so I recommend stopping by and grabbing some of this. This is loose leaf. The whole store, it's very, very old. It's a French, since 1854 it says. It's called Mariage Freres, and this is the Paris Earl Grey. I love Earl Grey and I love bergamot. So this is like a super heavy like bergamot Earl Grey. And unfortunately, I'm going to ruin your life with this because once you drink tea like this and you run out, it's very hard to go back to like regular tea bags. It's like a little bit of a sad experience, but it's just like, oh my God, this is such a good gift. It's not super expensive. I paid, well, it's premium. Like you're paying for very nice tea. So it's more expensive than normal tea. But in like the sphere of gifts, this is 20 bucks. I think that's actually really great for like a really like, I don't know, I think like this is a cool gift and like something different. My dad, when we would visit, or when he would visit France when we lived abroad, he always brought this back. He loves this tea. I keep on clinking it around, but it smells so good. They also sell tea bags of tea as well if you don't want to do loose leaf. I have a teapot that Ryan also got me. He got me the matcha set and a really beautiful teapot. So we use a teapot, but there's different options. And this brand is like endless tea. Like if you're not into Earl Grey, they have any kind of tea you can imagine. They even have matcha, they had chai as well. They just have absolutely everything. Like you can get lost for hours looking at their teas and smelling them. And at the boutique, it's really a cool experience. They have like a wall of these big jars like this with all the tea. Like it's really beautiful. And then when they let you smell the tea, they like open like a little box like this. And then they have a special fan and they like fan the tea at you. It's so cool. You have to do this when you come to Paris. It's so much fun and so unique. But yes, like a nice tea would be such a good gift. Next, I couldn't do a wellness video without headphones. These are my Apple headphones. Another gift that I received from Ryan. He's so good at gifts. He got these for me for my birthday. It's the silver ones from a couple years ago. They have a few more colors now. I will say I love the silver. Oops. Is my sound still working? I'm not sure. I put them away because I think it was disconnecting my sound. I'm scared now. But yeah, I have the silvers. I wear these everywhere, especially because I have a little commute outside, like walking on the metro. So these are on my head like twice a day for sure when I'm going to work, and then I use them for editing. I mean, I don't need to describe to you what you use headphones for. Just know that it's like a really, really like useful gift, something that they really love and use. Personally, I saw people say that some people get headaches from these. I don't have that problem. I find them super comfortable. They're also easy to clean. I do get makeup a little bit all over them, but you can just like take off the little pad and clean them. And I think they look beautiful. They match my MacBook as well. Like the classic Apple color is beautiful. And you know, like Apple is just so good at their products. Like, of course, this is an amazing gift. Next is something else that I've shown you in my What's in My Gym bag. This is called a Sweet Sweat, and I apologize, it's backwards. You can get these on Amazon. In Europe, I found them on iHerb. A little bit more expensive on Amazon Europe, so I recommend iHerb if you're in Europe, and if not, if you're in the US, Amazon is fine for these, and they have a lot of different colors. These, and also you might have seen this on Kylie Jenner. I didn't buy it because of Kylie Jenner. I had it before, but it's like a popular product is what I'm trying to say. This is like a neoprene kind of like little waist like belt. You wrap it around your tummy and basically it makes you sweat. I don't know that this has any like crazy revolutionary like benefits and if it really, really does make a difference. But I will say in terms of like water, like holding water and like water retention, I do see a difference there. When I wear it, I really do sweat when I take it off after working out. And I feel like it does like help me feel like quite like slim down. I really like it. This is not super expensive. I actually never work out without it. Even when I'm not like doing cardio, I still wear it because I actually really like how it supports my back as well. You know, like this kind of like stands you up a little bit because it's a bit wide. I really love this. I think this is a cool one. Any like gym person will love it. Next, and this is like a lighthearted one, like stocking filler, like just silly one. This is the BAC brand, BAC Rescue Night little gummies, and I have the blackcurrant flavor. These are, these are funny, but I swear by them. These are like little anxiety gummies. There's something like relaxing about these, and you buy these at the pharmacy or like I think you can find them at Target in the US. I'm sure it's nothing too like powerful. Like these are not gummies that you chew through very fast. They're like kind of like they stay in your mouth for a while they're breaking down, and I think like the act of having it in your mouth and kind of like chewing on it very slowly, it's very relaxing. I like to have one like before bed or like, I don't know, I trick myself into thinking they're like really working, but maybe they are. But I think this is like a cute little thing to give someone, and I think you might get a little laugh out of them. Like just the fact that they're called like the rescue gummies is really funny. But there is like a really nice experience to these. They have like a lot of different products, but I think the gummies are like a cute little thing. Next up, I think this is a great gift, and I use this like daily as well. But I don't think you can give this to someone just by itself because they may be a bit disappointed. Like, I don't know, there's something about kitchen things that I think they're so useful, but it's not super exciting to open a kitchen thing. This is a thermos by the brand Thermos. I got this on Amazon. I think Thermos is from the UK originally. I'm not too sure. But this is basically a little lunch box that keeps your food warm. So if you put hot food into this or like a beverage, but I use this for food. This is like the wellness element for me, is for food. So I'm not using a microwave at work. If you reheat your food in the morning, put it in this and take it with you, it's gonna stay warm all day. Sorry, horrible noise. It'll stay warm all day. So by the time like lunch comes around and you're at work, just bring this out. Your food's already hot. It actually keeps soup so hot, like burning hot. I even have to open it in advance and like wait for it to cool. But I love this because I don't like using the microwave. Ryan is such a good chef. If you haven't seen his content, you need to check it out. I'll link it down below. His YouTube is Space Cowboy Workshop. He is such a great chef, and I always feel like I lose like all the health values of his food by reheating it in the microwave. So this is so nice for anyone that cares about those things. They'll appreciate it. But I think like team this one up with like a little bit of a more exciting gift, so you're not just getting them a thermos. But seriously, like this is something they'll use every day and they'll love it, and like they'll tell their friends about it and stuff. Like I love whipping mine out at work and be like, oh yes, my food is warm already, like I'm good to go, like let's go do the little lunch thing. I have mine right here. Like I just love it, and the food tastes better. The microwave is just, I just don't like a microwave. We don't have one at home. We have a toaster oven. I think we all kind of fell off of microwaves, and I think some of us are still like forced to use them because of like an office environment, but I think if you can avoid it, this is really, really nice. Next, in that same wave of like wellness things, I think this is okay to gift as is. I think this has the wow factor still. This not so much. This is the Owala. I think I've shown it to you a million times by now. I love this bottle. I love everything about it. I take it with me everywhere. I'm literally using it right now. It's called Owala because it makes you look like a little koala when you're drinking. I'll show you. Like this. It's so cute. I love the system of drinking out of this. This has a straw inside, so you can drink like a straw, or it has the option to free sip. If you like to take like a big gulp out of your drink, this is perfect for that too. Personally, I like the straw, but I also like that it's like, I don't know, there's something different about this than like the old water bottles. I don't know how to explain it. I had tried the Stanley style bottles, you know, with the straw, and it's just too big. I take this to work. I need it to close in my bag. Like this is definitely the better bottle if you were to decide between like the trendy bottles of the moment, a Stanley or this. This is the one. I think this is so much better. And I think ultimately this will last you so much longer than a Stanley. I think, unfortunately, they are a bit of a trendy item, but like for like true like use and purpose, having something that closes fully is so much better. So I love this one. I think it's like really smart design. I will say though, I recommend getting a darker color because the white one got really dirty for me, and that's, you know, that's a shame because I want to keep it a long time, but it's already looking pretty worn out. But I think this is a great gift. Put a little bow on it, you know. No, you can wrap it. I think it came in a box. I can't remember, but you know what I mean. This is cute. And I'm so sorry. I think I was talking really fast. I'm getting like a bit sick. I'm like out of breath. This is just like the season right now. Everyone in Paris is sick at the moment, and I think it's making its way over to us as well. The last gift on my list, I can't believe we're like almost done, is the Bala Bands, which I've shown you before as well. But I think this is just like a testament for those things that I've shown you a few times. Like it really shows that I think they're like great things to own and have, especially coming from a minimalist, because for me, there's nothing worse than buying something and then like I don't like it anymore. Like for me, I really want to make purchases that last, especially with the lifestyle that I have. Like I want it to last. I also have no space. Like I can't just be accumulating a million things. So some of these things you've seen before, but I think it just shows that like there is value in those things and they are worthwhile to have. So last is the Bala Bands. I got these on sale. Very happy about that. They've been around for a few years, like a long time. I remember the big hype was right around after when I had my son, like 2021. And these are great. These are like little weighted, like wrist or ankle weights. I'm gonna try to show you. Give me a second. Like this. honestly, I've been in like my little workout era. Like I'm trying to like really like add things into my routine that are good for me. And that's also why I'm tracking my sleep like crazy. But I've been trying to be really consistent about working out. I saw a video talking about how wearing these on your arms really tones you up, even if you're just like around the house, like doing normal things. Like you don't have to be at the gym wearing these to get a workout in. You can just kind of like wear them throughout the day, go about your day, and it'll really tone your arms, apparently, like Pilates arm style, which is the goal. So I got them, I found them on sale, I was excited. I've been wearing them, I really like them. They're absolutely beautiful. You're not gonna find a nicer looking like weights. Bala is so good at those things. They have a few different products as well. They're all beautiful and aesthetically pleasing. I think this is like the most like entry level thing you can get into that, and something you'll really use because again, you just wear them casually. They have different weights. I don't know exactly which ones I have, but I definitely feel them. I think they're just right. I can still do what I want to do with them on, although I've been forgetting to wear them, being completely honest. But I never not wear them at the gym, especially when I'm doing cardio, because while I'm walking on the treadmill, I like to have them on because that's like 1 hour for sure where I'm wearing them. I'm walking, so I'm doing like everything else part of my body, but I find that I don't like really activate my arms. So this way, this is so horrible looking. Hopefully I don't look like this on the treadmill. I hope not. How embarrassing. But you know, like this way I get like a little bit extra into the workout as well. And then when I'm doing like weights and things like that, I'll wear them around my ankles. Like when I'm training like the upper body, like maybe my arms and shoulders, I'll wear them on my ankles. So I do like a little extra on my legs as well. Like it's really nice. It's like an easy, like casual way to add a little bit more to your workout. And then like if you're around the house and you don't forget like I do, and you wear them like this, I'm sure there's like benefits to be had with that, and like a difference will be made in like your arms and, you know, whatever body parts you're working out wearing them. Gifting wise, these are so stunning. I think by now, like any wellness person will have heard of this brand and will be familiar with these. If they don't have them already, I think they'll be so happy to receive them. They're not super, super expensive. I think I paid 35 euros for them. I got them on sale, but I'm sure you can find them for a reasonable price. These are so nice. I don't know how many ways I can tell you they're nice, but yeah, I think these are like the best on the market, honestly, from what I've seen anyway. Alrighty, so that was everything I wanted to show you in this video. I hope that you enjoyed these little pics. I'd love to know if you're into ceramics like I am, because it's like an obsession. Like I love ceramics, and I'd love for you to share like cute stores that you might like or cute artists. I have a bunch myself. I'd love to do a video on that one day if you'd be interested, because like I just collect them. Like I have like such cute little things. I recently got a super cute yarn bowl because I'm getting really into knitting, and I just absolutely love that yarn bowl. Like I just love ceramics. But anyway, I hope you guys will enjoy. If you're not yet subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe right here down below. It helps me so, so much more than you know. If you want to check me out on Instagram, my Instagram is @shesfrench. My TikTok is @shesfrench. And then my little sticker shop, Cowboy Cafe, is on Etsy, and it's linked down below as well. And I hope that I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!